Prynawn da, a chroeso'r I ddinas Cardiff ac I seremoni roddio Prifysgol Cardiff. Good afternoon and welcome to the City of Cardiff and to the graduation ceremony of Cardiff University. I'm Louise Casella and it's with great pleasure that as University Director I welcome you all to today's graduation ceremony. We're here to celebrate our students' achievements and I'm particularly pleased to welcome parents, family and friends to join us in the celebration. I'm joined here on stage by the Vice President, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, academic staff and the representative of the Students' Union. The Vice President of the University, Lady Lynn Jones-Parry, will formally open proceedings and the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Elizabeth Treasure, will receive students to their awards. Our proclamation reader today is Miss Lowry Ellen Edwards of the School of Welsh. To my left is Professor Paul Atkinson, the University's orator, and later he will introduce our Honorary Fellow. Honorary Fellowships are awarded at our graduation ceremonies to those who've achieved international distinction in their field. And today we are honoured to welcome Mr. Martin Williams. Students, today marks a marvellous milestone in your life, as it does in the lives of those who've supported you over the last few years, and it's good to see that so many of them are here with us today. I'm sure it will enhance everyone's enjoyment and understanding of the day if we just spend a few moments going through the procedures for the ceremony. For those of you receiving an award today, perhaps you thought passing your exams was the biggest challenge in gaining your award, but an even bigger challenge faces you today. You still have to cross this stage without falling over and shake hands with the correct person. Try not to seek your award from anyone other than the Deputy Vice-Chancellor. The order of proceedings is included in the programme, along with the words used for various stages of the ceremony. A presenter will read out the names of the students being received to the same award. When each name is called, the student will ascend the stage, walk towards the Deputy Vice-Chancellor and shake her hand, gently, please. Whilst past experience has shown this can be a little more challenging for some than it sounds, your approach to the stage and your return to your seat will be carefully guided by our marshals, so please don't worry. When you leave the stage, you'll stand with your group facing the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, who will formally receive you to your awards. You'll doff in reply, and then you'll be reseated by the marshals. When all awards have been received, students will be asked to stand to receive the university's greetings. Also, and importantly, can I invite you all to clap only after the Deputy Vice-Chancellor has admitted each group of graduates to their awards and not as each one crosses the stage. This will ensure that your hands are still in reasonable working order by the end of the ceremony and you can make it out to enjoy a few more celebrations before nightfall. Finally, can I also ask you to check and ensure that your mobile phones are switched to silent? Though if you're tweeters, feel free to use our hashtag #CU2012 and let your public know what's happening here today. Finally, enjoy this splendid day and this wonderful ceremony. Good luck. Now, may I invite our Vice President to open our ceremony.
Prynhawn da a chroeso I Cardiff. A warm welcome to St David's Hall and to our 2012 graduation ceremony. I'm Lynn Jones-Parry and it's my honour and privilege to be a Vice President of this university, where, as you know, admission standards are high and competition for entry keen. I offer my personal congratulations to all of you graduating today. You've studied hard to earn your place in this ceremony and to receive a qualification from this fine Russell Group University, which has over 125 years of service and achievement behind it and a very bright future ahead. You can be confident that the qualification you're receiving today will be held in high regard, not only in the United Kingdom, but globally. Today is a day to feel proud of what you've achieved, to thank your parents, partners, friends, academic staff, and all those who've supported you along the way. One of the distinctive features of this university is the quality of its research-led teaching. Our president, Sir Martin Evans, is a Nobel Prize winner, and your lecturers are some of the most original thinkers in their chosen fields. I hope that you'll continue to question and challenge conventional wisdom, and that the free, inquiring mind of Cardiff will stay with you. We've always sought to take into account the student voice, and we're pleased that 79% of you responded to the National Student Survey. This gave us valuable feedback to plan for the future. The School of Music is one of the largest in the UK, offering research-led teaching in a wide range of disciplines. It's currently cataloguing items in the university's rare books and music collections, one of the most significant music resources outside Oxbridge and London. This year, its students have been recognised in the Erdd Eisteddfod and the National Concert Band Festival, among others. As graduands of the School of English, Communication and Philosophy, you represent a rich variety of degree programmes: creative writing, English language, communication, critical and cultural theory, English literature, and of course, philosophy. In recent years, students have successfully combined study with setting up their own businesses. Their efforts have also helped the homeless here in Cardiff and paid for clean water in Africa, among other great projects. Sport has always been very important to this university. We have retained the Varsity Shield for the 10th successive year. Where else would you find a student who's made such a contribution to Welsh and British Lions rugby as Jamie Roberts, a student in our medical school, or a recent maths graduate who managed to combine his studies with a highly successful boxing career? Nathan Cleverly had won the British, Commonwealth and European light heavyweight titles before he graduated, and has since added the world title to his fantastic achievements. Others of you have competed internationally in cycling, cricket and surfing, and 2 of our students had the honour of carrying the Olympic torch during the Cardiff leg of its journey. As I did over 40 years ago, many of you have taken part in student volunteering in Cardiff and have given your precious time each week. This is one of the reasons why Cardiff University is valued in and by its local community. The friends that I made here are still among my closest. Indeed, I married one of them. My husband and I were president and vice president of the Students' Union in the turbulent year of 68 to 69. In those days, the university was small, with 3,000 students. It has grown incredibly, both in size and reputation, to become the wonderful institution it is today. I owe a great deal to this university. It enabled me to be stimulated intellectually, to challenge arguments, relish new ideas, and increase my self-confidence. As an English girl, it also gave me a unique exposure to Wales and its culture. For all those graduating today, this is not the end of your association with the university. It is, I hope, the beginning of a new one. You're at the start of a new and exciting episode in your life, and today you join the worldwide family of Cardiff University alumni, through which we can all stay in touch. Come back and see us and continue to support us, so that future generations can benefit, as you have, from the outstanding teaching and learning here. Take with you the best that you've experienced in Cardiff, learning to live in diverse communities, respecting the differences of humankind. This international gathering here today represents a mosaic of different cultures, experiences, and attitudes, a powerhouse of potential and promise. You leave at a time of particular economic uncertainty. Remain optimistic. Broaden your skill base, gain experience, and be ready to exploit the upturn which will inevitably come. please remember to put something back into your local community. In the words of Churchill, we make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give. As I look back, I want to share a few thoughts that life has taught me, and hope that whether you take it as advice or not, it's up to you. The first is always do your best. You never know what you can achieve and what you're capable if you don't put in maximum effort. Tell the truth. People will always know where they stand with you. Trust takes years to build and only seconds to destroy. Never promise what you can't deliver. Perhaps some of the people involved in the Olympics should have taken my advice. Treat everyone with respect. Be ambitious. Aim high. It's up to you to make your mark. And if you can't afford it, don't buy it. As you leave today, be proud of what you've achieved at Cardiff University. The future belongs to you. The university is confident that today's graduates have a firm foundation for a successful future. Diolch yn fawr. Thank you.
I will now read the proclamation first in Welsh and then in English. Nerth gwlad ei gwybodaeth. Boed hysbys i holl aelodau'r Brifysgol ac ar hyd a lled y byd fod cynulliad o Brifysgol Caerdydd yn cael ei gynnal heddiw ym mhrif ddinas Cymru. O dan awdurdod Siarter Frenhinol y Brifysgol, mae'r cynulliad hwn yn cyfarfod i dderbyn y myfyrwyr sydd yn rhinwedd eu hastudiaethau a'i hysgolheictod wedi heroli'n briodol yn unol â statudau'r Brifysgol ac wedi cael yn deilwng o'i graddau. Wrth ddathlu llwyddiant y rhai sy'n graddio yn y cynulliad hwn, fe'i hatgoffwn o'i cyfrifoldeb i gyfrannu o werthoedd y Brifysgol hon. Nod iddynt hwy i'w ceisio, drwy i'w cyflawniadau, wasanaethu ar lles pawb, ymdrechu sicrhau rhagoriaeth ym mhob peth ac yn boeni am ddyfodol ein byd. Gwrandewch yn awchus ar ddoethineb, gan ei fod yn cynnig gobaith a gwirionedd ym mhob cenhedlaeth. Nerth gwlad ei gwybodaeth. A nation's strength is in its learning. Let it be known to all members of the university and throughout the world that today in the capital city of Wales, a congregation of Cardiff University is taking place. Under the authority of the university's Royal Charter, this congregation meets to receive those students who, by virtue of their studies and scholarship, have been appropriately examined according to the statutes of the university and found worthy of their degrees. We celebrate the success of those who graduate in this congregation, and in doing so, remind them of their responsibility to share in the values of this university. It is for them to seek, through their achievements, to serve the common good, to strive for excellence on all things, and care for the future of our world. Be attentive to wisdom, for it offers hope and truth in every generation.
I, Professor Martin Kamen, introduce those who have received the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Kasun Devinda Abewikrema. Anna Grudeva. John Philip Higgs. Hin Yi Kwok. Joanne Mardell. Kieran McLaren. Elizabeth Roanna Pryor. Sasha Shakal York, Julia Shaw, Abigail Maries Williams, Francis Griffith, Yasmin Naji, Niall Stephen Thomas, Kelly Dowell, Laura Louise Garvey, Jennifer Louise Ankers, Jessica Louise Baker, Robert Jan Bluzic, Amy Elizabeth Brown, Jacob Ashley Berman,
Good afternoon. At this point in the ceremony and at other equivalent times, it is a tradition of the university for the Vice-Chancellor to speak in Welsh to receive each group of graduates to their awards. The Welsh phrase I will use when translated means, through the authority conferred upon me by the university, I receive you to the degree, which I will then name, in this case Bachelor of Arts, and to all the privileges of that degree. So, troi awdurdod y brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi, dybaniaf chwi I radd baglo yn y celfyddydau ac I hodd freniach radd hon. Congratulations.
Francesca Charlotte Burney, Hayley Cox, Amelia Davis, Richard Else, Elizabeth Fritz, Rachel Glenn, Laura Elizabeth Williams, Olivia Catherine Lee Hamilton, Rhys James Hopkins, Jenna Illingworth, Simon James Ingham, Thomas James, Matt Jones, Megan Jones, Charlotte Ann Francis Kemp, Jennifer Kendall, Hannah Little, Melody Isabel Jean Mason, Georgina Minton, Abigail Kate Morton,
Trwy awdurdod y brifysgol a ymthiriedwyd I mi, dybaniaf chwi I radd baglwr yn y celfyddydau ac I hodd frenia radd hon. Congratulations.
Jennifer Pascoe. Otis Alexander Paul Evans. Jessica Pritchard. Stephanie Pugh. Daniel Scott. Rebecca Ellen Sendell. Joseph Sherville. Katie Southern. Grace Thornton. Justine Irwin. Selina Vin Vong. Catherine Hannah Louise Warburton. Anya Elaine Wessels. Alexander Wing. Abigail Molly Boyles. Lee Ching Chiok. Carl Chubb. Grace Mary Clements. Jennifer Conway. Emily Cooper.
Trwy awdurdod y brifysgol a ymthiriedwyd I mi, dybaniaf chwi I radd baglwr yn y celfyddydau ac I hodd frenia radd hon. Congratulations.
Thomas Cooper. Emily Jane Dix. Liam Robert Hadley. Harriet Rosalind Hammond. Emily Rose Humphreys. Laura Isles. Aled William Jones. Isolde Lewis. Georgina Linscott. Jenna Llewellyn. Katie Elizabeth Long. Kelly Ann Lloyden. Michael McEwen. Rosanna Nieberg. Charlotte Louise Nixon. Hannah Sarah O'Leary. Alice Sewell. Hayley Sherlock. Emily Megan Slennett. Nicole Sterry.
Troi awdurdod a brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi, dybaniaf chwi I radd baglor yn y celfyddydau ac I hoff ffreniau radd hon. Congratulations.
Charlotte Rebecca Vaughan. Lucy Vine. Saskia Werden. Edward Whittaker. Annabelle Rose Wilkes. Miranda Caroline Williams. Robin Anthony Lord. Catherine Allen. Kirsty Michelle Allen. Bethany Ayres. Robert Stephen Bainton. Stephanie Bates. Caitlin Eleanor Mary Bourne. Kimilla Jane Bell. David James Bennett. Rachel Benson. Catherine Boddington. Tazeen Bowe. Georgia Eleanor Rose Bradley. Natasha Yujik Brandaro.
Troi awdurdod a brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi, dybaniaf chwi I radd baglor yn y celfyddydau ac I hoff ffreniau radd hon. Congratulations.
Rachel Helen Bray. Rachel Brigden. Faye Catherine Brooks. Dominic Butler. Rebecca Buttle. Rebecca Bayard. Lauren Cayley. Alex Calvin. Katrina Camacho. Rebecca Sarah Campbell. Georgia Carney. Joanne Casson. Harriet Coleman. Josephine Colley. Helen Conde. Emily Cope. Joshua Coxon Kelly. Samantha Crowley. Jessica Louisa Cunningham. Catherine Kerris-Dale.
Trwy awdurdod y Brifysgol a wmtharied oed I mi, dybaniaf hwy I radd bagloran y celfyddydau ag I holl ffreniau radd hon. Congratulations.
James Rhys Davis. Rebecca Davis. James Deacon. Claudia Josephine Del Pizzo. Francis Dilella. Joanna Dory. Kaylin Duckett. Faye Duhamel. James Richard Dunn. Sophie Dutton. Sian Elizabeth Eagleston. Bethan Edwards. Sarah Louise Edwards. Sarah Edwards. Lucy England. Hannah Emily Farrington. Catherine Jane Ferris. Morgan Finlayson. Hester Gibbons. Alice Lisa Glossop.
Troi awdurdod y brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi, dybanu a chwi I radd baglor yn y celfyddydau ac I holl ffreniau radd hon. Congratulations.
Kirsty Goodall. Harriet Gordon. Elizabeth Isker Goral. Helen Elizabeth Green. Amy Rachel Griffiths. Amy Jane Harding. Joanna Louise Harkin. Danielle Louise Harris. Lawrence George Havelock. Emma Hegarty. Eleanor Hobday. Gregory Hodder. Stephen David Howells. Cassie Hubbard. Shelley Louise Hughes. Rachel Elizabeth Holder. Catherine Imbert. Jack Vaughan Jenkins. Samantha Jade Jenkins. Sarah Johnson.
Rhoi awdurdod y brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi, dybanu a chwi, I radd baglor yn y celfyddydau ac I holl ffreniau radd hon. Congratulations.
Rodri Jones. Rebecca Clare Justice. Holly Kessel. Megan Kissack. Lydia Coral Blurring. Megan Francis Ladkin. Jennifer Lambert. Ria Landrigan. Yasmin Langley. Joseph Lawrenson. Jessica Sarah Lee, Fian Alexandra Lindsay, Catherine Marr, Leo Martin, Rebecca Martin, Alex Matthias, Christopher Mayo, Simone Misch, Jessica Mills,
Troi ar dydod y brifysgol a ymtheriedwyd I mi dybynnu a chwi I radd baglo ran y celfyddydau ac I hoff freniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Benjamin David Milton, Pira Evelyn Isabella Monk, Natalie Louise Moore, Charlotte Elizabeth May Morris, Nathan Morton, Penelope Laura Mosley, Rupert James Murray, Rowan James Nodwell, Kieran Owen, Kerry Ann Payne, Rebecca Joanne Parker, Rebecca Louise Parker, Bethlyn Lara Patterson Hughes, Jessica Louise Pullen, Navka Tanuj Raja, Naomi Ramage, Bethan Rees, Elizabeth Susan Richards, Isabel Ann Roberts,
Trwy awdurdod y brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi dybynnu a chwi I radd baglo ran y celfyddydau ac I hoff ffreniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Holly Florence Rust, Jenna Scrivens, Christy Shepherd, Victoria Elizabeth Shirley, Abigail Julia Simpson, Charles Skillen, Laura Sloan, Gareth Allen John Smith, Laura Southall, Olivia Spiller, Simone Jane Stedman, William Stokes, Eve Beatrice Theobald, Rowena Sian Tottle, Fleur Cleo Tucker, and Harriet Chloe Tai Reeve. Thomas Ronald Tyrrell, Alexander Rufus Ullid, Elizabeth van den Bosch, Sarah Vaughan,
Rhoi awdurdod y brifysgol a ymddiried oed I mi, dybaniaf chwi I radd baglor yn y celfyddydau ag I hoff ffreniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Matthew Alexander Watson, Eleanor Watts, Daniel James Weir, Christopher Webb, Sian Lily White, Sarah Wicks, Laura Williams, Bryony Woods, Emily Ann Wood, Jessica Retland, Alexandra Kerry Zenz, Elizabeth Ann Herriot, Charlotte Mary Palmer, Catherine Raison, Dangwen Hannah Roberts, Annie Byrne Stevens, Nazmeen Begum Rahman, Phoebe Small, Samuel John Clark, Sarah Leah Davis,
Trwy awdurdod y brifysgol a ymfferiadwyd I mi, dybanu a chwi I radd baglor yn y celfyddydau ac I hoff freniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Leah Danielle Dixon, Oliver Ellsworth, Charlotte Evans, Olivia Mary Hulse, Katie McLaughlin, Claire Louise Taylor, Josephine George Tayland, Laura Wheel, Ellen Francis Devine, Tessa Waterman, Emily Alice Beeson, Jonathan Michael Chapman, Bethan Verity Clark, Abby-Ann Hadrell, Emma Rian Jarrett, Catherine McHugh, Anna Galasia Sheesby, Danielle Smith, Victoria Rose White,
Trwy awdurdod y brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi, dybanu a chwi I radd baglor yn y celfyddydau ac I hoff ffreniau radd hon. Congratulations.
Amy Scott, Rowena Morgan, Rebecca Ann Carr, Russia Smith, Terrell Carpenter, Jack Lovell Price, Josephine Kate Lucinda Allen, Jessica Bacon, Anna Dora Margaret Bardsley, Stephen Lee Beattie, Hannah Polly Davis, Anjali Mukund Jogleya, right? Nicola Claire Marston. Catherine Elizabeth Nelson. Kerry Whiteley. Kelly Morgan Hamilton. Gareth Ashman. Sarah Emily Bartlett. Simon Booth.
Troi awdurdod y brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi, dybanu a chwi I radd baglor yn y celfyddydau ac I holl ffreniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Emily Jane Brown. Joseph Burridge. Jessica Chappell. Lucy Chippendale. Oliver Sam Coppins. Polly Amber Evans. Serena Flavel. Patrick Frey. Catherine Jane Gollop. Jumbley James Grindrod. Tatiana Hay. Lawrence Hunt. Thomas Michael Jeeves. William Mooney. Andrew James Poll. Imogen Prince. Nicholas James Henry Pritchard. Daniela Louise Rosser. Jack Smiley Wild.
Troi awdurdod y brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi, dybanu a chwi I radd baglor yn y celfyddydau ac I hoff ffreniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Claire Alison Unwin. Lauren Alice Whale. Constance Winthrop. Catherine McCluskey. Rosanna Isabel Tamara Young. Carl Alexander David Young. James Donaldson. Gregory Koumondoros. Danny Malone. Elizabeth Rachel Shan Noyes. Hannah Lucy Stokes. Frances Elizabeth Berry. Matthew Britton. Joanna Marguerite Hargreaves. Jerome O'Neill. Chloe Jacqueline Swaby. Claudia Channa Watson. Nicholas Otter.
Trwy awdurdod y brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi, dybaniaf chwi I radd baglor yn y celfyddydau ac I hodd ffreniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Rwy fi ar athro David Wyn Jones yn cyflwyno rhai sydd wedi derbyn gradd baglor yn y celfyddydau. I, Professor David Wyn Jones, introduce those who have received the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Jonathan Farry. Stevie Alice Mitchell. Rebecca Morris. Alexa Kelly-Doo. Amy Seeger. Alice Serena Wayne. Hannah Maria Wallace. Kate Rogers. Jessica Larasati Penrose.
Trwy awdurdod y brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi, dybaniaf chwi I radd baglor yn y celfyddydau ac I hoff ffreniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Rwy fi ar athro David Wyn Jones yn cyflwyno rhai sydd wedi derbyn gradd baglor mewn cerddoriaeth. I, Professor David Wyn Jones, introduce those who have received the degree of Bachelor of Music. Hannah Beach. Laurie Elizabeth Doreen Bevan. Charlotte Rosalind Biddle. Amy Blythe. Rosalie Hannah Bryant. Kerry Sean Bunko. Holly Clacy. Aled Wynne Clark. Olivia Collins. Jessica Dorwood. Gwerid Johan Davis. Sarah Louise Davis. Samuel James Day. Nicola Alison Dempsey. David Sean Evans. Holly Kathleen Evans. Jennifer Felsted. Sam Martin Foster. Matthew Kevin Green.
Troi a'ch dydod y brifysgol a ymtheriedwyd I mi, dybaniaf chwi I radd baglo mewn cerddoriaeth ac I hodd ffreniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Greg Halliday. Emyr Wyn Honeyburn. Martin Tuber Humphreys. Alice Eva Jackson. Ruth Elizabeth Jones. Stephanie Leanne Jones. Fidjan Gwern Lake. David Daniel Ivan Mace. Emily Maidment. Helen Francis May. Jeremy Charles Meadows Taylor. Betsan Elaine Morgan. Lyndon Mile. Callum Edward Brian Nichols. Bethan Louise Rees. Frances Elizabeth Roberts. Oliver Roberts. Sean Dewi Roberts.
Trwy awdurdod y brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi, dyma ni a chwi I radd baglo mewn cerddoriaeth ac I hoff ffreniau a radd hon. Congratulations.
David John Roach. Claire Sander Sharp. Sarah Elizabeth Swensley. Rosalind Spooner. Daniel Paul Thomas. Alex Thompson. Jonathan Peter Tutchin. Hannah Townsend. Amy Louise Verheiden. Michael James Viney. Elsa Claire Walker. James Wall. Lucy Wells. Lois May Weston. Sophie Yolanthe Juliana Wilson. Jennifer Kirsten Woods. Kieran Yo. Ifat Sol Ziso.
Trwy awdurdod y brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi, dyma ni a chwi I radd baglo mewn cerddoriaeth ac I hoff y ffreniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
I, Professor Tim West, introduce those who have received the degree of Master of Arts. Hagar Moham. Denise Caroline Danielle Dumont. Heather Grace Kirchell. Kerry Lewis. Natalia Stasi. Caris Watkins. Emma Genevieve West. Louise Victoria Brown. Georgia Eleanor Burdett. Elizabeth Sarah Channon. Darren Freeby Jones. Richard David Gills. Suzanne Louise Good. Michael John Goodman. Sophie Harris. Richard John Jones.
Troi awdurdod y brifysgol a ymtheriedwyd I mi, dybaniaf chwi I radd athro yn y celfyddydau ac I holl ffreniau'r radd con. Congratulations.
Charlotte Elizabeth Kellam. Emma Louise Kelvey. Danielle Clentzeris. Jessica Ann Lewis. Lucy Pike. Sherry Ann Jones Smith. Rebecca Sharm Bladen Spear. David Graham Parnell Spittle. Gabrielle Tobin. Heather Margaret Walsh. Stephen Caleb Woodbridge. Benjamin Fitzgerald. Ewan Lawyer Thomas Hennigan. Edward Stephen Mason. Elizabeth Catherine Ruth Neal. Michelle Ann Lambert. Bradley Savage.
Troi awdurdod y brifysgol a ymtheriedwyd I mi, dybaniaf chwi I radd athro yn y celfyddydau ac I holl ffreniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Sally Taylor. Harriet Ruth Lloyd. Katie Nichols. Amjad Salim. Chan Shan. Hannah Nicole Simpson. James Richard Winters. Catherine Louise Bolter. Shanta Lily Miller. Rosemary Gleeson. Nicola Rachel Groves. Hilary Eleanor King. Megan King. Sophie Rebecca Long. Robert Wayne Walton. Najma Yusufi.
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol a ymtheriedwyd I mi, dybanu a chwi I gradd athro yn y celfyddydau ac I hodd ffreniau'r gradd hon. Congratulations.
I, Professor Tim West, introduce those who have received the degree of Master of Music. Edmund Reuben Spencer Shellard. Andrew Taylor.
Trwy awdurdod y brifysgol a ymtheriedwyd I mi, dybanu a chwi I radd athro mewn cerddoriaeth ac I hoff ffreniau'r gradd hon. Congratulations.
I, Professor Tim West, introduce those who have received the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Stephen Berryman. Andrew Buchanan Smith. Anka Teresa Caton. Ro Chonabayashi. Maxwell Charles Davies. Sian Dawson. Elida Jones. Vasiliki Canelu. Timothy Richard Matz. Erica Brown Moore. Christian Nicholas Dominic Morris. Marila Fannebecker. Benjamin Mark Saunders. Ronan Dov Sheyevitz. Efdithia Sofali. Daniela Spiric Beard.
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol a ymtheriedwyd I mi, dybaniaf chwi I radd dwythi'r mewn athroniaeth ac I hodd freniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Can I invite all those of you who've received your awards this afternoon to now stand and receive the greetings of the Vice President, Lady Lynn Jones-Parry, and Ollie Devon, the representative of the Students' Union.
May your care ever be for the success and good name of our university and our country.
You are now members of the distinguished alumni of this university. May your association with the university be cherished and be constant throughout your life. And may your care ever be for the fellowship of our university and the welfare of all people.
Congratulations. Llongyfarchiadau I chi gyd. Before you all sit down, I'm sure all you very proud graduates would like to join in a long-standing tradition at Cardiff University at these ceremonies, and that is to pay a special tribute to your families and friends who've supported you, no doubt, in many ways over the years, emotionally, academically, and not least financially, I'm sure, and indeed to thank the academic staff who've helped you reach this important point in your life today. Can I therefore invite you to turn round, find your friends and family in the audience. If they're not with you today, wave to the webcams, and say a very special and public thank you to them by giving them a big round of applause and a cheer. Thank you all very much. You may now be seated.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, don't the graduates all brush up beautifully? Aren't we proud of them? Deputy Vice-Chancellor, my own rugby career was cut tragically short by a complete lack of ability. And it's therefore a particular pleasure to welcome and introduce Martin Williams, known to his friends and admirers as Nugget, an appropriate enough nickname, suggesting simultaneously hardness and gold. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, the number 7 has always seemed to have a very special significance. The 7 sisters, the 7 pillars of wisdom, the 7th seal, 7 against Thebes, the 7 samurai, and as the title of Martin's autobiography appropriately has it, the Magnificent Seven. He is quite simply one of the best rugby players of his generation and an outstanding flanker at number 7. Martin played club rugby for Pontypridd, winning the Welsh League with them before joining Cardiff in 1999. He captained Cardiff from 2002 to 2005. Martin gained junior caps for Wales and played for Wales A in 1996, playing for the Wales senior side against the Barbarians that same year. He made his first appearance in the Five Nations Championship against England in 1998, captained Wales for the first time against Scotland in 2003. Martin has gone on to be one of the most capped players of all time for Wales. He won his 50th cap as long ago as 2005, and he was one of the key players in Wales's Grand Slam success that year, when he notably scored 2 tries against France in Paris. He was named RBS Six Nations Player of the Championship in that same year. And in June of this year, Martin truly joined the immortals of the game when he won his 100th cap for Wales. Martin announced his retirement from international rugby, in fact, in 2007. But the Welsh coach, Warren Gatland, coaxed him out of that retirement in 2008, a move that reaped ample rewards when Martin helped Wales to win the Grand Slam again that year, a success to which Martin was a major contributor. In all, Martin has won 2 Grand Slams, 3 Triple Crowns. He's been a member of 3 British Lions sides, in Australia in 2001, in New Zealand in 2005, in South Africa in 2009. He holds the Welsh record for the most appearances in the Six Nations, and he is the most capped Welsh forward in history. You don't achieve all that without some very special qualities. He's universally recognised as one of the most skillful and creative of flank forwards. As the game, especially at forward level, has become increasingly physical a confrontation, and the game perhaps increasingly mechanical, Martin's creative powers have become all too rare and precious a commodity. On the field and off the field, he is a model. He's been honoured with the European Fair Play Award for the fairest, most sportsmanlike player in Europe for the previous 15 years. I guess like most sporting careers, his career has had its ups and downs. So too has his personal life. Martin lost his mother and lost his brother Craig to cancer. And Martin is actively involved in charitable work through Cancer Care Cymru and for the Velindre Cancer Centre. He's married to his childhood sweetheart, Sam, and they have 2 children, Mia and Corey. And Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I hope that Martin will accept this as being, as it were, his 101st cap on behalf of Cardiff University to welcome him as our newest fellow. Anrhydeddus di proes gan hellor, y cyflwynaf I ti Martin Williams fel camrawd ar anrhydedd Prifysgol Cardiff.
I'm coming over in a minute. Got to read my script. Trwy awdurdod a rothwyd I mi, gan y cyngor dy baniaf chwi, fel cwmrawd anrydedd Prifysgol Cardiff. Very, very many congratulations.
I now have the duty to draw these proceedings to a close. This occasion is one of the most important and pleasurable in the university calendar. It's a joy to be on the platform and see the pride and relief of the new graduates as they cross the stage. It's wonderful too that you've had the opportunity to share this occasion with today's illustrious honorary fellow, Martin Williams, recognised as one of the greatest British Lions and Wales rugby players of all time. I trust that the pride and joy you feel today will stay with you always. In the years to come, you'll look back on your time in Cardiff University and appreciate the happiness you experienced, the friendships you made, and the depth of knowledge and experience you gained here. They will serve you well on your journey through life. On behalf of the university, your academic staff, the officers, your fellow students and the great body of alumni throughout the world, I wish you every success in the future. Enjoy this special day with your friends and family. Thank you.